Hey YouTube, Diver Down Reefer here. Day 20 of my Red Sea Reefer 425 XL build. Got a new addition today in. Just got it installed. Wanted to go over it with you guys a little bit. It is a Tunze Osmolator 3155 from Bulk Reef Supply. Got a couple other things to as well. So what I did was I temporarily have it set up here. Just with the 5-gallon bucket. I do have a reservoir coming in the next day or two. We'll see when that comes in. I'll just obviously swap it right out. But what I did was I hooked up the eye sensor in the original Red Sea Reefer ATO reservoir. It's very small. It's 3.2, 3.5 gallons, somewhere along that line. So that's the sensor right there, that black one. It's an eye sensor, and then there's a safety sensor that they say to put on. It's separate magnets right here, so you do have a safety. So if that eye ever fails, you come over to this one and it'll shut it off as well, so it won't overflow. This all does depend on my float switch back there working properly. So I might try to get another switch or something over here in the side in the return chamber, just for redundancy for sure. So I did mount my controller over here in the side. Okay, all the wires are run through the back, somewhat intact. Power cord's right up there, right up on my strip there. The pump's sitting right in this bucket right here for right now. Water line, black water line, water tube goes up in the corner there, comes around, hooks up. Now what I did find out a little earlier, and I do have to get another clamp. There is a clamp there that they give you right there that clamps onto the side of the little ATO reservoir. And then I have this tubing a little long. I'm going to actually cut this tubing down a little bit more and then put a clamp or something on here, because I did notice I left it sitting actually in the water, and it did back siphon back into my container where the pump was going on and off, because it couldn't figure out what it wanted to do. But yeah, all in all, it's a pretty cool system. I just installed it about 25 minutes ago, half hour ago. It seems to be working pretty well. It did kick on. Everything else seems to be going pretty good. I got my reactors all ready to rock and roll. I don't have them on right now, but they're ready to go. It's day 20 of my cycle. Do have my skimmer on. It broke in pretty good. It's running pretty good. It's a little wet right now, but there's nothing in there for it to suck out. I do my Marine Pure in the bottom there. I just do have some rubber rock in the back in that filter sock, just for when I get corals, they're ready to rock and roll. I did clean my socks out for the first time today. There's a little bit of stuff in there from when I dusted up the sand bed. So yeah, everything else is going pretty good. If you guys see anything I did wrong with this osmolator, please let me know. First time I installed one of these, I think it's going to be awesome. The reservoir I'm getting is 7.5 gallons, and I have 3.2 or something in there. I will leave a couple inches on the top just for safety purposes, but I'm not going to be filling this thing up every 2 days. Hopefully those get me about a week or so of ATO, hopefully a little bit more water, so I don't have to deal with these stinking buckets back and forth all the time. So I'll give you a little view of the tank up top here, coming up to the top. There's all my aquascaping. I think it turned out pretty well. I know it's a little dark here on the one side. I only have the one light hooked up as of right now. The other one is running my old tank, my old corner 50 tank. So I have that same 165 LED. I think those things are really nice. They're not the best lights in the world, but if you know how the Benjamins, they're perfect for it. Just suspended from the ceiling. I already do have the brackets up there ready to go, just like the other one. So when my cycling is done and I feel that it's safe to put these fish, transfer those fish from my old tank into my new tank, I'll do it. It's going to be a couple more days, I think. I'm reading 0 ammonia, 0 nitrite, about 5 nitrates parts per million. I did test for phosphates and stuff like that. I got some new testing materials over here, but I knew there's not going to be phosphates. My calcium's at 400. That seems to be pretty good. Obviously there's no corals in there sucking up the calcium, so that should be on the higher side. So alright guys, just a quick update. Again, Red Sea Reefer 425 XL. If you like the video, subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do. Peace out.